Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today is a regular old replay. We haven't had a regular old replay since February 1st. If you count that as regular replay, we were in the Panzer 3-4, completing a challenge, but this is straight up a regular replay, which we haven't had in over 2 weeks. Yay! I'm super excited, are you? I hope so. This actually, today we have 2 replays for you featuring the Super Conqueror. Both of these are actually games were in a row, and I hadn't aced my Super Conqueror yet, and seeing how we have a Tech Tree Showcase coming out which feature the British heavies, so this tank will be played then, I figured I need to grind a crew in this, because I don't have a good crew in it. So that's what we're doing now, is we're pulling out and hopefully going to get ourselves a good crew. I think we have 6 cents and Brothers in Arms at this moment in time while playing this. I think I might also have repairs, and if I don't, I should probably put on a large repair kit just to make sure my repair speed is fast. But I'm using 2 small ones, so I must have repairs on this tank actually, since I'm using 2 small repair kits. But anyway, this is Encounter, and our last game, our base got capped, and the Super Conqueror was not fast enough to get back to base. And so I'm like, yo guys, let's go to the base. I'm gonna go defend the base, and they're just like, nah, let's go to the town. And E4 bounces off of us. He doesn't actually hit our tank. He hits the spaced armor, and it passes right through. It never actually comes into contact with our hull or a turret. So there's that. But these are the only people I will play with who will convince me not to go where I think we need to go. And it actually turns out pretty well. That's why I'm showing this to you, because I'm just like, I don't want to lose again. And we roll low on the E4, so we're unable to finish him off. But he does go down anyway, so no problem whatsoever. That's okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can hit some shots on the move. It's a slow tank, and while going through bumps like this, the accuracy on the move is actually pretty good. I mean, the accuracy on the move with this is fairly decent, to say the least. It's no E5 or Chieftain in my opinion. Not E5, sorry. FV215B. E5 will dominate. This will dominate the E5 on the move accuracy. But it's no Super Conqueror. No, it is a Super Conqueror. Wow, I'm failing so hard. I'm looking at this Conqueror, and that's why I'm saying it. We are shooting Conqueror, and that's a flipped Scorpion G. So what happened to that Scorpion G was he decided to stop while a train of tanks were coming, and none of the tanks decide to stop for him. They're just like, oh, you're stopping? Well, we ain't. And 3 tanks literally bowled into him. I mean, guys, ooh, on the move like that. So what I'm trying to say is this tank isn't as accurate on the move as the FV215B, though it doesn't seem to matter in this game very much whatsoever after seeing that shot. Ow, that hurt, but we snap him because this tank can do that pretty well. So, back to that Scorpion G, he stopped in front of a train of tanks who are trying to get back to base, and he just stopped there because he didn't want to get shot by the Conqueror, who was already preoccupied. Once again, on the move into the tracks of the Patton, looking around. Alright, we're going to angle for him then. And he hits the fence post or something in front of us, and it absorbs it. The barbed wire, I guess the barbed wire stopped it. Huh, that's pretty cool. Gnarly barbed wire equaling 330 millimeters of penetration, 330 millimeters of armor. GG. Though it was heat, so it would explode, and then the jet stream would go nowhere, so. Oh, he goes down 705A, finishes him off. We're unable to pick it up, but the base is still getting capped out. We gotta get there. We gotta get there now. But the issue is there are 2... Oh, are we gonna be able to reset here? Yes, we are. We reset the Cruncher, but there are 2 Gorillas on my front left, and that's what we're kind of worried about. Now, as we reset these bases, one by one, let me just mention something else about this tank. This tank is kind of like the WZ 111 5A, where in the 5A it got released right as all the tanks got nerfed, and it did not get nerfed. Oh, on the move again. Yeah, this is pretty good on the move gun handling. It's still, like I said, just not as good as the 215B. The 215B will hit just as many shots, but it will be moving faster. And in fact, even at this speed, the 215B is more accurate. So the 215B goes like 34 everywhere. This thing, as you can see, is a slug. But the 215B will still hit more on the move, but it's still pretty good. The Gorilla bounces off our front armor. We figured we could go around that corner because our frontal plate was, or at least side armor, was kind of hidden by this mound, so I decided to do that. But the Skrill is poking out. Can we finish him off? No, he goes down. But you are still reloading, so I'm just going to pull out and shoot him and finish him off. There's our first kill of the game. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Artie is aiming. Oh, and he realizes we're aiming a little bit too late, and he goes to move, and right as he does, we finish him off, and he goes down. We're down to 3 more AP shells. This tank has 5 more shells than the FV215B, so that's pretty nice. Bad shot by me there. I didn't realize he was behind rubble, which I could actually shoot through. So I aimed at the front plate of his tank instead of the side because I didn't see an outline, but there's actually rubble there, and I could have actually shot through it So as you can see right there. And I think we actually broke the rubble. I think it was a pile of logs or something. But now he goes down, and now we're going to feast on this Cruncher. Hello, Cruncher. He hits our tracks. Interesting that he hit our tracks, because, I mean, I was driving straight towards him, but, you know, that's fine. And he's going to get around us, and we are very slow, and we don't have a repair kit. Oh, just kidding. He decided to stop for no reason whatsoever. I don't know if he was trying to juke our shot. Okay. He probably could have gotten around us and got one more shot into us, if not two more, before we were able to get our tank around. But that's okay. And down goes the 100. There's a Top Gun. We had 0 kills. Going into this. At the end of this game, there were 6 tanks left. We had 0 kills, and we actually picked them all up. But not only did we pick up 6 kills, but 4 of them were in someplace special, which gets us a special reward, a special ribbon, a special medal, which I think I only have 1 or 2 of. Yes, I think I have 2. The Delanglades medal. I think I have 1 in my Conqueror and my T-14. And it's for destroying 4 enemy vehicles who are attempting to capture a base. And we get the Defender and the Top Gun. And the high caliber, and only a first class. Oh well, that's okay. We kind of only farmed at the end of the game, so that is okay. Another interesting thing about the Delanglades medal is that it used to be an achievement in this game. I mean, it still is an achievement in this game. You get an achievement for getting the Delanglades medal, but it used to be you had to be on steps or highway to get the achievement. And believe it or not, the first time I got the Delanglades medal, I was in my Conqueror on a highway, the first week it came out, and it was the old, was it Encounter? The old Encounter battle, when it used to be underneath the bridge. The bridge up, wait, how is that map oriented? East, in the east, the one near the town. There are 2 bridges on that map, but it wasn't the one near the center, it was the one up top, near the town. And that's how I got it in my Conqueror, and I had no idea I got it. In fact, it wasn't just 4 kills I got, I think I got 6 or 7 kills in the capture, because it was just a brawl there. And nobody wanted to shoot my Conqueror. Even though that was back in the day when the Conqueror had 7 degrees of gun depression, the Conqueror had 128 millimeters of turret armor, or 126 actually, I think it was what it was. So the tank never blocked anything, it was a glass cannon. But nobody wanted to shoot me, and I just sat there farming kills, and one of my better early games in this game, because, trust me, I was not very good back then. But now we're on Tundra in the Super Conqueror. Tundra. I like Tundra. I wanted to go, because this is Team Destruction. Oh, on the move. Okay, so I said this wasn't as good as the 215B, but it's still not bad at all, as you can see. So, anyway, I wanted to go to the right side and kind of fight in a narrow alleyway and keep these guys to my front, because I was kind of thinking the mouse would go there and I'd be able to get hull down and be invincible. But once again, Rage Adrenaline told me otherwise. He's like, nah, dude. Nah, dude, we're going this way. And then he gets nuked by Artie, so, you know what? Maybe he should have gone towards the alleyway in the east, once again. Or in the west. We are in the east. My bad. In the west. The west choke point. But now we've got a 5A who's camping his base, and our gun sings. And we hit him. And we are hull down here. The only thing that can dig us out here is artillery, but we already know where one of them is, and I know I'm safe from him right here. But once again, we don't know where the others are. Are we going to be able to track him? I wanted to track him, but then he kind of started to duck down already, and so we hit him in the turret. But yeah, I wanted to track him so he would fall off the bridge, but he gets finished off anyway. And there's the other Artie. Okay, he's further on our left. He's actually got just enough arc to shoot over this rock. He actually went right over this rock, which kind of surprised me. But can we get a shot on this guy? Maybe. Slim shot? No, we're not able to. But anyway, now there are tanks on my left. They're starting to pile up, and so we should probably get over there and help out. And this is where the Super Conqueror just seems to work so much better than the Chieftain and the 215B. And this Action X team player right here. Look at this. Look at this guy. He recognizes my tank for the better one on the inside, and he gives it to me. That is a team player right there. Now right here, I know I'm going to be open to artillery, but I figured this is where I need to go if we want to win this game. There's a bat chat, there's a mouse, and there's an E5, and they're all platooned up. And we got to start putting some shots in. Is that going to go in? Yes, it is. Looking up at his lower plate, he's angled back, and yes, it goes in. Already hits us again, so he lost a few more hit points to artillery. But here comes the bat chat. Comes around the corner. We put a shell into his engine, so now he has to choose. Another Artie shell hits us, and we lose even more health, unfortunately. But you know what? Let's go for this guy's lower plate again. No. Okay, we're just going to track him. Try to waste some repair kits. Once again, E5 shoots us in the tracks, but we're still doing okay. Our armor is working against the guns, against the tanks, but unfortunately we've lost almost half of our health to the artillery. Now we're gonna load some premium rounds for this mouse, because I'm just like, no, we need to win this engagement. We need to win this engagement. They have artillery support. We do not have artillery support. We should have artillery support. Hello, artillery, where are you? Oh, already hits me again. Once again, the only damage I've taken so far is from artillery. Here comes the mouse. He puts it into our side, into our tracks, but our side armor is a lot better than the 215Bs, and it's able to tank it. But now we're gonna turn in like this, and we're down to 600 health. Once again, only to artillery. No tank has penetrated our vehicle yet. It has only been to artillery, and I've decided to pull back. I'm like, okay, you know what? No more fighting these guys on my terms. Because I wanted to fight them on that corner. I thought that was the best place to fight them, but instead I've decided to pull back, and now they get to come at me. Okay, can we do this? No, no, no. I kind of want to hit his tracks. We go for his tracks, but he pulls back right as we do, so we're unable to hit his side hull along with it. Instead, we hit his lower plate, and it bounces off at that angle. We try for it again, but as soon as we do, he fixes. But artillery is now finally supporting us and putting shells in. Can we put a shell over that? Now we're going to just go around, because I figured this guy's going to go into our tracks again. Yes, he is. He did it again. Because I was only showing the very front of my tank, so I figured he would have to really pinpoint that shot. Otherwise, he was going to probably go into, not go into my tank. And boom, we put a shell into the E5. Now we're going to cut in. Yes, we do. He's aiming at our lower plate, and as soon as we pull forward, he hits us in the upper plate, and he bounces off yet again. Now, with our premium rounds, we're able to go through his lower plate, no problem whatsoever. And we should be able to beat his reload. He takes another hit, and now he's a one-shot. Are we going to be able to finish him off? No, we're pulling back. We don't want to even risk it. He fires, and now we should be able to finish him off. There's still 2 artillery in play, and there's the kill shot. And now all that's left is this T110 E5 on this side, and artillery, huge support by them. E5 has turned for us. We don't want to take a hit. We noticed 2 marks of excellence, so he's a more competent player. But he's turning for the patent, and we put an APCR shell straight through. At that angle, we were going to go through his upper plate, or his side turret, or his side tank, no matter what. And so I felt confident enough to just RBRT and continue to drive, because I don't want to get hit by Artie. And I did not want to take time to aim that shot and just fire and move, and that's what we've done. And now that I've gone undetected, I'm now going to cut in and head towards the WZ-111-5A. The tank at the start of the game, which we got some of our first damage off of, who was sitting in his base. He actually changed flanks and went towards the west and actually won that side. He's the last remaining survivor over there. And we're going to head that way and try to finish him off, pick him off. Because on this map, the Super Conqueror is going to reign supreme over the WZ-111-5A. There are so many ridges for me to get hull down on and use my gun depression, that there's just no hope in the world for him to beat a Super Conqueror. Even though I personally still like the 5A better, I think the 5A is better than the Super Conqueror. But on a small map like this, the Super Conqueror is going to reign supreme, and that's exactly what's hopefully going to happen here. We're hopefully going to find this 5A and just put shells into him and use our gun depression, use our insane DPM and our great gun handling against him, and hopefully bounce a couple shots as we take him down. Now, he was last spotted in this corner, and I figured the artillery is probably there too. If I was artillery, I would head this way, and so we're heading this way to hopefully find artillery. But there's the 5A. We're going to put a shell into the side of his tank, no problem whatsoever. Did we track him as well? No, we didn't, but look at, now we're hulled down. There's nothing he can do about it, and we're using 10 degrees of gun depression. He pokes out, and we shoot it straight through his upper plate. That was, we aimed as best we could, and we actually managed to hit his angled pike right on his upper plate, and it was angled towards us, and so we were able to go through it. I'd say that was probably a 50-50 chance to go in, and on the move, Hess shell hits the M53-55, and we finish him off as well, giving us our 4th kill. Not too shabby. Only 5,100 damage this time, but it was all in close proxy, and you know what that means. We had a video on that before. Remember Get Close, Get XP, where we played in the AMX M4 where we did a ton of damage but only got a first class, and then we did less damage but we were brawling and we got an ace, and it's the same case here. 5,000 damage done, 2,000 assisted though, but it was all close proxy, so we do get, what was that, 2,000 base XP? I didn't quite see it, but you guys will see it. We get the sniper medal, and this was actually my 1, 2, 3. This was my 3rd sniper medal in a row, and then the next game I actually got another sniper medal, and then I had to get off. So I got 4 sniper medals in a row in this tank. This tank farms sniper medals because it does not miss. But I'm just looking at the mouse, so like, he donated. He actually did 0 damage, and I really feel bad for him. That's unfortunate, because he was shooting me, and that was the issue, the Super Conqueror. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out Space Bandit and GotADingy's YouTubes. I always say this. Their links are in the description below. Go check them out. They've got YouTube videos just like me if you want to go check them out. And I will see you guys all later. Take care, and peace out.